Hello, loves. Welcome to today's class. Today we are going to focus on the upper body region. So strengthening the arms and the shoulders, the upper back, and all that good stuff. So we will start, as always, in a comfortable seated position, taking a moment to arrive. So place the hands on the lap, drop the shoulders from the ears, and gently close the eyes. We'll take a deep breath in through the nose and release with an audible sigh. One more deep breath in through the nose. Release with a sigh. And just taking a moment to arrive on your mat today, body, mind, and spirit. And we can do this by bringing our awareness to our breath, observing as it floats naturally in and out through the nose. Now for today's class, like I said, we're focusing on the upper body, the arms, the hands, the wrists, the shoulders. So just taking a moment before we begin our practice to find gratitude for those parts of the body. So thanking your hands for all that they do for you. Thanking your arms for all that they hold and carry and hug and touch. I'm just sending a little love and gratitude to the area that we're going to focus on today. We'll gently open the eyes and we're going to start in child's pose. So separating the knees, heels come together. We'll shift the weight back over the heels and we'll walk the arms out in front of us. So we're really going to activate through the arms, really spreading through the fingertips as we bring the forehead down to the mat. We'll take a deep breath in through the nose and exhale with a sigh. One more deep breath in through the nose. And we exhale. So really activating through the pose. We're actually going to lift the elbows off the mat, really spreading through the fingertips and pressing a little bit of weight on the palms of the hands to activate through the arms. Feeling a stretch through the arms, the shoulders, the upper back. Holding here for a few rounds of breath, just stretching out the area that we're going to focus on today. On the inhale, walking hands all the way to the right hand side. We'll place the left hand on top of the right, really stretching through the side body and the shoulder. On the next inhale, walking hands through center, exhale, other side. So again, really reaching out, right hand comes on top of the left as we stretch through the armpit and the shoulder and the right side body. On the inhale, gently coming back through center, we'll drop the elbows, flip the palms toward the sky, and then on the exhale, bring the palms of the hands to the top of the shoulders, continuing to shift the weight back, getting a stretch through the triceps. Taking a deep inhale here. On the exhale, releasing the hands, coming up onto all fours. From here, we'll keep the weight, the hips shifted over the knees. We'll walk the hands forward, forehead comes down, puppy dog pose or anahata. So really shifting the weight back, pressing a little bit of weight onto the palms of the hands, spreading fingers wide, and feeling the deep stretch and opening through the arms, the shoulders, the chest, and all of the upper body. And pausing here for a round of breath, sending breath all the way down the spine to the tip of the tailbone. And then exhale. On the next inhale, reaching the right arm up. We're going to leave it underneath the body, resting on the right shoulder. Gaze follows the extended arm as we get a gentle stretch through the shoulder. One more deep breath in here. On the exhale, we release, switching sides. Right arm extends, left arm leaves underneath the body as we reach through the fingertips. And continuing to breathe. On the inhale, gently coming up through center. We'll go into Chakravakasana, cat-cow flow, to get the arms really activated here. So arms, wrists are directly under the shoulders, knees under the hips. On the inhale, we're going to press through the hands, drop the shoulders from the ears, looking up into cow pose. On the exhale, gently rounding through the spine, tucking chin into chest, we shift the weight back over the heels, we drop the elbows to the mat, and then we inhale, pressing through center, cow pose. Again, exhale, rounding through the spine, shifting weight back, dropping elbows. We inhale, coming through center. So taking a few rounds of Chakravakasana flow at the pace of your own breath, really focusing on activating around the arms, the shoulders, and just following the guidance of your breath. Always an option to close the eyes, bringing the awareness further within. Taking 3 more rounds wherever you're at. And after your third round, pausing in the center, we're going to tuck the back toes and then come back and take a seat. Just getting a stretch through the wrists. So arms come out wide. We'll make a fist and we'll just take some circles with the wrists. And going in the other direction. And just kind of shake out the hands. We'll inhale, bringing the hands to the heart. And then we're just going to bring the fingertips up and down. So kind of shifting the wrists up and down. And slowly release. We'll inhale, reaching up. We'll take the thumbs together, reaching up toward the sky, looking up toward the sky, getting a stretch and opening through the shoulders. Deep inhale here. On the exhale, taking right arm across the body, left arm wraps, and we look over the shoulder to the side. On the inhale, we release. On the exhale, other side, taking arm across the body, looking over, getting a stretch through the shoulder. We'll inhale here at center, exhale, release, untucking the toes, sitting down on the tops of the heels. From here, we're going to inhale, hands come behind, opening up through the chest, so getting a deep stretch through the shoulders, the upper back. Deep inhale here. On the exhale, we dive forward, hands come above the head. We'll pause here for 2 rounds of breath, just getting a deep stretch and opening. On your next inhale, slowly coming up through center, we'll walk the hands forward about shoulder width apart. We'll tuck the back toes, pressing up into downward dog. So again, hands are about shoulder width apart. We press the chest through the shoulders, and then coming back to the feet. Feet are about hip width distance apart. And let's pause here, just setting the foundation of the pose. So really pressing through the hands, grounding feet into the earth. Heels come down toward the floor. So just feeling the areas of the body that are activated and being used in this pose. And feeling the strength of the arms and the shoulders. On the inhale, we'll come forward into plank pose. On the exhale, shifting back, downward facing dog. Again, inhale, coming to plank pose. On the exhale, we shift back, downward facing dog. One more time, inhale, coming forward, plank pose. We're going to place the left hand to the center of the mat and shift our weight to the outside edge of the left foot, finding a side plank. Right arm reaches up toward the sky, always an option to bend the bottom knee, but really focusing on that strength in the arm that is holding and supporting your body. On the inhale, option to lift the leg, bend the knee, just further challenging, activating, and strengthening the arm. Deep inhale here. On the exhale, slowly lowering, coming back to center, plank pose. We'll inhale here at center, taking right hand to the center of the mat. On the exhale, again, shifting, lifting left arm up, pressing into the hand. Again, focusing on the arm, on Get strength option on the inhale to the leg, maybe bend the knee or straighten, whatever challenge you're wanting to take today. Deep inhale here. On the exhale, we come back to plank pose. We'll inhale here at center. On the exhale, slowly bending at the elbows, we'll come down onto the belly. From here, pressing elbows and forearms into the mat, finding Sphinx pose. So really pressing in, dropping shoulders from the ears, looking up toward the sky, getting a stretch and opening through the chest, the shoulders, and all the way down the torso. And taking a deep inhale here. On the exhale, slowly lowering, we're going to take the hands underneath the chest, taking the hands out towards the edge of the mat. On the inhale, we're going to press up into seal pose. So hands are a bit wider than the shoulders on the edges of the mat, getting a deeper stretch and back bend, a deeper opening through the shoulders. Glutes are activated, abdomen is activated, taking a deep breath in here. On the exhale, we slowly lower. Left cheek meets the mat. We're going to take the hands to the small of our back, clasping the fingers. On the inhale, we're going to lift the chest and the arms, reaching the arms back. So getting a deep stretch and opening through the chest, the shoulders, the upper back. Deep inhale here. On the exhale, slightly bending the elbows, right cheek meets the mat as our hands meet our lower back, staying clasped. On the next inhale, coming up again, lifting chest, reaching shoulders. Holding here. On the exhale, left cheek meets the mat, hands come to the small of the back. 2 more rounds. On the inhale, we lift and reach and hold. On the exhale, we bend and rest. 1 more time, taking a breath at the bottom. On the next inhale, lifting and reaching, and we hold. So again, really opening through the shoulders, tucking the shoulder blades in together, getting a deep stretch. On the exhale, releasing the hands, left cheek meets the mat, hands come down by our sides. On this last one, we're going to inhale, lifting chest, arms, and legs, bending at the knees, grabbing onto the ankles, and pressing ankles into the hands. So pulling through the shoulders, holding here. And take a deep breath in here. On the exhale, slowly lowering the hands. Hands come below the chest. We press back up, downward facing dog. From here, we're going to come down onto our elbows, finding dolphin pose. So hands are planted into the mat, elbows are lowered. We'll tuck the chin into the chest and just continuing to shift the weight back, getting a stretch through the shoulders. On the inhale, we're going to press up into downward dog. On the exhale, lowering back into dolphin pose. Again, inhale, pressing up into plank pose. On the exhale, we lower with the elbows. 2 more times, inhaling into plank pose. On the exhale, elbows lower, dolphin pose. Again, inhale, plank. Exhale, dolphin. Pausing here in dolphin pose. We'll inhale at center. On the exhale, deeply bending the knees toward the mat. We're going to pause here for a few rounds of breath, activating and strengthening through the arms, the shoulders, the upper back, as well as activating through the abdomen. We'll take a deep inhale here. On the exhale, pressing hands up, shifting weight back, downward facing dog. On the inhale, stepping to the top of the mat, pausing here in a forward fold. We're going to take the hands behind, clasping the fingertips again, lifting them up overhead as we bow forward. Getting a deeper stretch and opening through the shoulders and the upper back. We'll gently bend through the knees and slowly come up 1 vertebrae at a time, releasing the arms. They meet above the head. We exhale, pausing here. We're going to do 3 rounds of Surya Namaskara A, so Chaturanga, making sure you take whatever modifications needed. On the inhale, we're going to rise, reaching up. On the exhale, diving forward. Inhale, halfway flat back. On the exhale, planting the hands, we send the legs back. Lower chest. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. On the inhale, stepping forward, halfway flat back. On the exhale, we fold. On the inhale, we rise. Exhale, hands come to the heart. 2 more times. Inhale to rise and reach. Exhale, diving forward. Inhale, halfway, flat back. On the exhale, again, planting down, lowering chest. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. 1 more round here. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. And then we inhale to rise. Exhale, hands to the heart. Last one at the pace of your own breath. Stepping forward, meeting in Tadasana. And pausing here for a moment. We'll take the feet a little bit wider than hip width distance. We're going to bring the palms and the elbows together. On the inhale, we're going to open up through the chest. Arms come to 90-degree angle by your sides. On the exhale, really bringing the hands and elbows together. So inhale to open, tucking shoulder blades in. On the exhale, we close. Again, inhale to open. Exhale to close. 2 more times. Pausing here on the open. On the exhale, we're going to wrap the right arm underneath the left, palms meet. We're going to inhale, reaching arms up toward the sky. On the exhale, pulling elbows down to chest. Again, inhale, reaching up. On the exhale, pulling down. Last one here. Inhale to reach up, pausing here, holding here. So again, getting that stretch through the shoulders, the back, upper back. On the exhale, elbows come back down toward the chest and we dive forward. Releasing the neck by tucking chin into the chest. Arms stay wrapped in eagle arms, getting that deep opening and stretch through the upper back. We'll gently bend through the knees. Inhale, coming up 1 vertebrae at a time. Exhale, we release. Again, inhale, opening up the arms by our sides. On the exhale, this time left arm wraps up and around, palms meet. We inhale, reaching up toward the sky. On the exhale, pulling elbows to the chest. Again, inhale, reaching up. On the exhale, pulling elbows down. Last one here, inhale to reach up, holding here, pausing here. So feeling that deep stretch. Deep inhale here. On the exhale, elbows lower. We dive forward, tucking chin into the chest. And taking a deep breath in here. We'll gently bend through the knees, coming up 1 vertebrae at a time and releasing the arms. We'll bring the feet back to hip width distance apart. On the inhale, we'll rise up, reaching up. On the exhale, diving forward. Inhale, halfway flat back. On the exhale, we're going to take a seat into chair pose. So feet are hip width distance apart. Spine is in neutral, tailbone release. We inhale, starting lifting arms up toward the ears. So really stretching through the fingertips, activating through the arms. We're going to keep the legs still. We'll inhale here at center. On the exhale, we're going to lift the arms back, really activating the arms. Inhale, arms come forward. Exhale, arms shift back and lift, really activating the muscles. Inhale to reach. Exhale, reaching back. 2 more times. Inhale, reaching forward. Exhale, reaching back. Inhale, reaching forward. On this exhale, reaching back, we're going to hold here, making sure that we're activating the triceps, really pressing through the fingertips. And from here, we're just going to micro bend the elbows for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. From here, inhaling hands to the heart. We'll inhale here at center. On the exhale, twisting to the right. Left elbow presses into the knee as we look up to the sky. We'll take a deep inhale here. On the exhale, coming back through center. Inhale here at center. On the exhale, we twist to the other side, pressing elbow into knee, looking up toward the sky. On the inhale, we come through center. On the exhale, straightening the legs, we dive forward. Inhale, halfway, flat back. On the exhale, hands plant, stepping legs back. Flow, pause, or rest, meeting in downward facing dog. Pausing here in downward dog. Again, really bringing awareness and activating through the hands, through the arms. Holding here. On the inhale, we'll lift the right leg high. On the exhale, coming forward, knee to nose, pausing here, really focusing on the arm strength. On the exhale, sending the leg back. On the inhale, coming forward, low lunge. High crescent lunge. So foot is between the hands. We're going to plant the left hand to the inside of the right foot. We inhale, reaching up. And this time we're going to reach a little bit farther back because we're going to hold. So twisting open a little bit farther back, getting that stretch through the armpit and the shoulder. Deep inhale here. On the exhale, rounding forward. From here, planting the hands, we're going to straighten through the front leg, tucking the chin into the chest, getting a stretch through the back of the leg. Deep inhale here. On the exhale, bending the knee, we plant the hands, send the leg back, chaturanga in between the sides. Meeting in downward dog. On the inhale, left leg lifts high. Exhale, bringing knee forward to the nose, pausing here, activating through the abdominals and really activating through the arms and shoulders. On the inhale, we send the leg back. Exhale, foot plants between the hands, crescent lunge. We'll plant the right arm to the inside of the foot. We inhale, left arm up, and then go farther than usual. So reaching for the back of the ceiling, really reaching to the fingertips, opening. Deep inhale here. On the exhale, slowly releasing hands from the foot. From here, straightening through the front leg. We'll tuck the chin into the chest, getting a stretch through the back of the leg. Deep inhale here. On the exhale, bending the knee, we send the leg back, flow, pause, or rest. Meeting in downward facing dog. Again, pausing here. Continuing to breathe. And gently bend the knees, walk the arms up. We're going to come onto our seat. So from here, we're going to plant the hands behind us. Fingertips are pointing in toward the body. We're going to straighten through the legs. So resting the weight on the heels, toes are pointed, hands again, just behind us, facing toward our seat. On the inhale, we're going to press, straighten through the arms and lift the hips. On the exhale, we're going to gently lower the hips, keeping the arms locked. Again, inhale, lifting the hips, arms stay locked. On the exhale, we lower. Again, inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. 2 more times. We inhale to lift. Exhale, we lower. Last one here. Inhale to lift, holding here, pausing here. Really pressing through the wrists, activating through the triceps, the muscles around the shoulders, holding your body weight in your arms. Deep inhale here. On the exhale, we slowly lower. From here, taking the hand just a little bit wider than the hips. We're going to inhale, pressing through the arms. On the exhale, we're going to bend through the elbow, shifting the weight slightly back. Inhale to press and open. Exhale, we bend. So kind of just pressing, bending and stretch, bending and stretch. Two more here. Slowly coming up through center. From here, we're going to shift around, legs are pointed. We're going to take the right leg out, left leg pulls in. So right leg is extended. We pull the left leg in. From here, doing a quick side stretch. So right arm comes parallel. We inhale, reaching, getting a stretch through the side body. On the inhale, left hand comes behind. We're going to shift, holding gate pose. So arm reaches, we lift toward the back, gaze follows the extended arm as we really press through the wrist and activate through the arm to be able to balance. Deep inhale here. On the exhale, we slowly lower and go on to the other side. So opposite arm or leg extends, arm comes parallel. We inhale, reaching up and over. Pausing here for a moment. On the inhale, coming up into gate pose. So lifting the hips, reaching for the back of the room, and really pressing through that right arm while we reach with the left. Deep inhale here. On the exhale, we slowly lower. From here, we're going to stack the legs on top of each other, fire log pose. So let's start with the right leg on the bottom, left leg comes on top. And it's okay if your knees are lifted slightly, but just getting a gentle stretch through the hips as we work on our arms. We're going to inhale, reaching arms up. On the exhale, bending the left elbow. Opposite hand comes behind, or it can wrap underneath into cow arms, and we'll gently press the neck and head into that forearm. Getting a deep stretch and opening. Deep inhale here. On the exhale, we slowly release, switching sides. So this time, right leg comes on top. We inhale. On the exhale, right arm bends. So again, grabbing the elbow with the opposite hand, pressing in, or option to take the arm around if you can reach fingertips and pull it there, but really pressing the head into the arms. Deep inhale here. On the exhale, we slowly release, coming into a comfortable seat. We'll inhale the hands together, clasping fingers, bringing them just beneath the base of the skull. Inhale, pressing neck into the arms. So really getting a deep stretch through the shoulders, the armpits, and the upper back. Deep inhale here. On the exhale, we release. On the inhale, we'll reach arms up. On the exhale, we'll twist to the right. Inhale, reaching up. On the exhale, we twist to the left. Again, inhale, reaching up. This time we'll twist to the right. Hands come down to the knees. Back hand comes behind, and we press into the knee, looking over the back shoulder for a spinal twist. And breathing into the twist. And on the exhale, we release. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, twisting to the left. Again, hands come down, and we twist. So getting a twist through the spine, using our arms to press and leverage ourselves. Deep inhale here. On the exhale, coming through center. On the inhale, we'll take the palms to the shoulder blades. Just take some big circles here. And going in the other direction. And slowly releasing, dropping the hands. We'll inhale the shoulders up to the ears, back, down, and around. Again, inhaling, shoulders up to the ears, back, down, and around. One more time. From here, taking the hands behind. Inhale to open up the chest as we press the arms arms and hands away, looking up. On the exhale, finally, again, diving forward, forehead comes down to the mat. Inhaling here at the bottom. On the exhale, gently coming through the center. We'll release the hands, palms come on our lap. We'll gently close the eyes. We'll take a deep breath in through the nose. Release with a sigh. One more deep breath in through the nose. And release with a smile. And taking this final moment in pure gratitude. Thanking yourself for showing up on your mat today to take care of you, body, mind, and heart. Namaste. Thank you so much, my loves. I hope you enjoyed that. I know a lot of us are always working on computers, so it's really important to have a regular practice of opening the shoulders, opening the chest. So you can just do this during the day, whenever you're taking a break, or do some shoulder rolls and just really focus on opening and expanding instead of rounding and curving and hiding. So think opening heart, expanding chest. Sending you all lots of love. See you tomorrow.